Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. So this video is about something actually I saw in the comments. I got asked about resisting and how I should learn resisting. As example, you are fighting bosses and they do some attacks and I need to resist, or you need to whatever you will do, blocking or whatever, so you can survive or you can tend to will or whatever. Normally we are resistant for surviving more than anything. So how you can learn this, how you can understand this, how you should understand more when you resist, when you can use your timing on resist and all of this. So I actually liked the idea and I wanted to make a video like this. Away from, I don't expect views will be very good here on this video, like everyone, I am very easy to resist, so I don't need something like this. That's what I expect most of you to say, so I don't expect a lot of views, so try to prove me wrong by the way guys, and like the video so maybe it can reach a lot of players and maybe it can be useful for a lot of you. So we will start with this, and the first thing I want to teach you first to go for training room, so we can talk about this before I give you some points when you are trying to resist on not just my blade master. I will try on another character, so to show you some points for resisting by the way. So let's begin this video and starting with drawing for training room like what I said. Okay, so what's the first thing you need to learn and so you can resist by the way? First thing you need to learn for sure is your character more than anything. What resists you have on your characters and why they are there and what you can do with them and what's the point of using them this time or after some time, or why you will use something big like HM block as example for blade master now or later or all of this. So simply I will teach you this part. First, as a blade master, how many resists I have? I have my E and Q, okay, this one and this one. I have my SS, and also I have my C here on this stance. This one also can resist, and I have my V can resist 3 attacks, and I have my HM blocks can resist 5 attacks and for 5 seconds. And also, do I have more? I think I don't have more. Okay, so all of this I have. Also I have my ultimate by the way, I can resist with this as well. So all of these resists I have on character like this. I have too much resist by the way on blade master, and that's something normal because I am a blade master. Away from this, still I have my block. So also if you will call it a resist, it's not a resist, but still as you are fighting you will need to use it sometimes. Away from using resist, to not waste your resist, you can block on this thing. But what you need to understand, not just that, like this Q just will resist for 1 second, this E is the same, but that's not just the only use for them. Like if you use your E and the Q, you will not even find the Q so when you are on normal stance. Okay, if I am here on this stance, I can use E and the Q and use E again. So understanding my skill made me use 3 resists away from 1 resist. Okay, and if I am on normal stance and use my Q, I can use my E, so I can just use 2 resist. So the better way, as normally we are fighting like this, to use your E and try to fight away from you can't, then use your Q, then use your E. So if I want to make this situation something good for me, so I'm fighting like this, right click, okay, I go for E. Okay, try to make this when the boss going for the next one, so I will use my Q and do my attack, then use my E. And better if I use my E and I have my tab, so I will use my tab and begin to fight. Okay, after I am using this one, like if I am like this, so I'm fighting using my E. I don't have, I'm now in bed on this stance, so I want to switch to the other one. Let me show you this again. So I'm going for 4 and right click like this, using my E, so I will use my tab to go for resistance and attacking a bit, going for my Q and attacking more, then use my E as example. Still as example I need more resist, so I will use my V and fighting, so I have 3 times, and until this, still by the way I have 3 in the resist, I forgot this one also, so I can use this one also for resist, and I can use my E and my Q and my E again, and if I use my SS as example, it will give me all of this again when I do my right click, so I do E and Q and E. See all of this? So understanding my E and Q with my stance made a lot of different on my resist and also SS because it reset all of this. So normally you can do all of this. So if I am playing as a Blade Master as example, that's a combo normally as a PvP players we was knowing because we was using this a lot to make some distract for our opponent and all of this. So normally if I'm fighting like this, sorry I will not use my tab on this one. So I'm fighting like this, E, Q, E, S, S, 2, E, tab, E again. See all of this? So also my tab resetted my E on this one. So all of this I should made as resistant for all of this. Okay, that's away from your other resistor. Like I don't have any one of them, so I see this, I press my C, I don't have anything and I don't want to go away from the boss, so I will make my SS that way. Okay, can use my 3 like this, go over this, press E, press Q, press E, and doing like this. I will show you this on the resistor for a better dungeon, but later on this video on Avalanche Den when he do his 8 attacks, and I will show you how many resist I can do on this and how I can do it so easy on this one. So that was part 1. That's what you need first to understand about your character. Whatever your character, you can look to it like musician have his H as example for 3 attacks and have E and E again, and they can have his Q and at least we will take the damage, but you will not take anything away from TD. So it will make some difference for you as you are playing with some character. Right, I will go for any random character here. Actually this dungeon is not here anymore, but I will show you if I want to fight with something like this what I will do. Away from you have solo HP, so I will do any normal attacks. I don't know what he will do. Okay, attack like this. Okay, it have a red attack by the way. There is something you need to understand as well. Red attacks is not blockable, but you can resist it. Okay, yellow attacks you can block it. Purple attacks you can't do anything about it. So if you reach something like this, you have to avoid with a full body. Okay, so now I don't know what is he's doing. Okay, he do this. Okay, I brought this one. He will do purple attack, so I go there. Okay, he went for someone else. That's a spin, better to block it. If I don't wait, that will happen. So now I will begin to understand what he's doing and try to do something about it. I can, by the way, just go around him if I understand what he will do. That also can be a good solution. So I can use my V by the way like this. Away from I'm using any attacks to not kill him. Okay, he goes like this. Okay, I begin to see the attack with purple aura. This one I can go like this from it. He will do one to my direction and one to the back. I could do something better. This one I can block it. He will do purple attack like this. Then another swipe. Okay, so I begin to understand what he's doing. Okay, go from his back like this. I can go back again. I go with E, then I use my SS. Okay, then use this attack, block. He will do this one, then one to this side. Okay, he stunned me on this one. I should now do something about it. So after some time you will begin to understand what is doing by the way. And you can give it a try for another bosses, especially the bosses we have, so try to go a lot to any bosses and begin to read their attacks. For myself, I'm doing something different, because when I am playing a new dungeon, I want to understand the mechanics, so mostly I'm searching for the mechanics, and with the mechanics I found the attacks for the boss, so I begin to see this one having a knockback as example, so I have to avoid it with a resist. Okay, if this skill is blockable, I can block it. As example, with a Blade Master, I can block with my F like this. It also can do. If something big, maybe I can think about any different resistor like my 3 as example. Something like this, I can avoid it with E and Q and E again. If I want this one, I can avoid it like this as example. And you can make whatever you want, but all what you need is just to do your resist. Okay, so understanding all of this can make some difference for you. If I will say you are tanking, it's not always you have to resist everything. If you begin to understand what the boss is doing for you, like this, he will do this attacks, I will go behind him as example, because I know he will do this. If he will do something like that, normally I should avoid at least the first one and then block the second one. This one I can block it like this, and this one I can do it like this. He will do attack with stun now, he will do this attack with purple, I can go behind him away from, I could resist the second one. Okay, and I begin to learn as I am playing, like this one I avoided fully with this, so I dodged even the behind attack. Okay, this one he will do this, then and better swipe, then stun. Okay, I can go like this, he will do another swipe. So all what I did is easy to dodge all of this away from, I don't even need to resist from this one. Now let me show you when I'm playing seriously on a dungeon, like on Yeti as example on stage 8. So I will try to get some party and go in for there, so I can show you what I can do on his 8 attacks, because normally you should resist on this one well and everything will go better for you as you are playing, because if you did freeze you will get more damage, you will lose some DPS on the boss and all of this, you know. So I will go now with my Blade Master, then I will show you example with other characters as well, so you can understand how it will go. Okay, so here I am on stage 8, so I will show you how I will go for all of this. Okay, I'm doing normally, doing my damage. Attacks like this, I don't care about it. Okay, this one I will resist with my C normally, going for my damage. Okay, something like this, I can Q, but actually because I wasn't leaving my face well to my Zoza boss, so I couldn't face my Q. But anyway, not a big problem, so I go like this and go. I will use my C because I don't want to move that much now, so my party can share the buff with me. He will do this. I will not use my V now, and I will go, sorry, my other V, not this one. And for here I go like this, going for my damage normally. Okay, can go for my attacks and I have no problem. Okay, use my Q to dodge this one, use my HZNC as example to dodge this one as well. Also I have no problem, he will do nothing now, I will wait a bit. Okay, then he will attack, I will use my 3 as example to dodge all of this. Now he will go for the most important part that I'm actually making this video for. So I will use my HM block and will go for my attacks normally like this. Okay, dodging with my E, Q, can use my 3, can use my SS like this, and use my Q so I don't go out of the stances, and still I have too much resist. As you can see, I used my C on this one, and I can use a lot of other things, like I can use my E as example, and I better going for my E and the Q more and SS more than going for any others, so I can get more fatal blades. Okay, so also away from, I have too much resists, but also I am using something I need more than anything. Okay, watch my opponent go normally and go my attack. I don't need to resist this one, so I will take my buffs. I can do my mechanics well, look away, do my damage, he will go for me. Okay, so I dodge this and kill my friends, not a big problem. They will die, but I will survive and they can finish the boss. Something like this, like what you see, I could just run away. Okay, going for this, searching for any mushrooms, so I can do my mechanics, kill this guy, and that's it. Okay, my friends did because of bad problems, and also I got something good. I got 6 of these, actually 7, not sure why 7. Looked like I had one before. So anyway, and that's how it go for this one. So here as example on Haman here. Okay, I'm not the tank, just all what I need, something like watching what he will do and nothing more. He will go for here, I go for here. Okay, and as I am not the tank, I will just go behind him and fighting normally like this. Okay, I needed to expect this attack. Here it's actually taking too long time, so I can use my 3 Zen TU as an example, but actually away from this because it was super slow. I didn't expect the timing very well, so I used my hormone block on this time. Okay, then begin to do my attacks, and all going well. He will die in no time, and just that's it. Here on this dungeon, actually I had to tank with my force master as an example, so I will go inside like this, use my E, and everything is good. We'll just dodge here with the body. Okay, can use my Q. I will time this a bit because this one is a bit slower than what it should be on stage 8 as an example, so I have to just route to the circle on the floor until it's about to go down like this, then press my E like this and dodge it. Okay, I dodge, then I do my grab normally and everything is okay. They do damage, and after this I know he will jump, so I will prepare myself. I will not use my V as an example because my V takes some time until it happen, and because of this it can make some problem for me and I can't maybe do my resist on time. And normally I'm going here like this, going inside. He will do 2 attacks now, so I will use my E to dodge the first one and try and do some damage, then use my Q to dodge the second one, stand on my fire, doing anything very well, and all is okay. But actually the main point that I need all of that is actually the incoming part. Okay, so now I will put a plan for myself because I need to dodge 8 attacks. So first I will use my Q, okay, then I use my E, then I use my SS, then I use my tab, and I can stay some time until my E and the Q coming back on my attack, use my Q again and use my E again. And that's how I can resist all of these attacks, and I can use my SS because it's back on cooldown and everything is good. So resist here is actually about what you need to do more than anything. So you have to put a small plan for you as you are playing with your character, and as you normally know your character well, you can do this more better. And now let me give you another solution or another something like this with another example with another character. And by the way, something like this also I can press SS from it, no problem. And let me go for my musician to show you more on this part so you can understand how you need to resist more than this. Okay, so here I'm close to the 5 hits. I will stand far from this circle and going in and begin to make my plan. So I have to use my E first before I go for my X. So I will use E like this, and another E, and go for SS now, going for my X. Okay, it will take 3 attacks. Okay, I got my E, and then my E again like this. So that made me dodge it everything. I can use my SS now, and now I dodged all the 9 attacks and I have no problem. So anyway, like what you see, that's what you can do with some other characters. So all what you need to understand is when to put this skill before what have lowest cooldown as example, so you can take it away another time or use it for another time, and that can help you to do things very well when you are playing. Okay, and now okay, let's go for another example on Sanjawani Abyss. As a dungeon normally we will play a lot on the coming days, so you can understand how I will do. Let's go for there. Let's go there. Also I will try now to show you some examples resisting dungeon on Sanjawani Abyss. I can give you some hints on what you need to understand as per resisting and all of this. So first boss don't have that much big attacks if you ask me, but I will show you how I will just deal with this. Going in, I have no problem, don't use my D, so I have resist anyway for 3 attacks. Going for my attacks, so normally doing something like this, I can Q on the last second. He will do this one, it's blind. I can go back like this. This attack doing not back, so I will use my resists. Okay, SS from here and 10Q from this because he reached 85. So actually my eyes was on the 85 and I know he will do this. Okay, now he will do my 10x. I can jump by the way from this one and just doing my attacks normally. Can dodge this one like this, can dodge this one with 3. I cannot even dodge it this way and can just move like what I can show you by the way because I didn't go on SS. I can use my V like this, also can resist and can just move to this direction and I don't need even to do any resist for this. And here just avoid, take my whatever, go for here, go press SS so I can reach here and nothing more. Okay, here as I'm starting this boss, so also I will show you what I will do here and the first phase. So go use my V also, doing my attacks, going for my VV. He will do this on the opposite direction so I can just move. I want the boss to go to this direction so I make it like this, use my 3, I even take me with him and could even dodge with V. I know he will do that so I will do my resist, go from his back and do my stun. My party failed because I actually went for a bad direction for them. Normally I should go for another direction and that made some small problem for our DPS as a party. Okay, when I do this I can just SS like this and dodge it. Could use any other resist by the way. Okay, use my V and then my attacks. He will do this attack also, go for the same attack. I could do this. Okay, I can block this one, he will do back, then go for this one. I can use T as a resist as example. Okay, he will use this, I can use my TU. Then I try to pull me but I go away from him and he will try to do the same but he will do this attack first. So I do this and on the last second I can switch my place. Okay, this one I can block it, then I go for HM block and defend myself from this one. Okay, and that's the idea you can do with resist by the way. Resist is actually about learning the movement more on the bosses and whatever you can do with your character so you can dodge everything. And if you can do this, that's mean you are doing well, especially as a tank. You need to do whatever what is assigned from you so you can do better damage and do better everything. And also so you can go for the better time when you are doing your stuff, and that can help you to do better as a tank and also as a player so you can do the most damage you can with resisting as well and doing whatever what you need from you. So with this, it's the end of our video guys. Thank you for watching, hope it was useful for you, and if you like this don't forget to like and subscribe for sure. If you didn't subscribe, if you subscribed already, that's something good. Just try to like or share whatever what you need to do. I will never say no as you are helping me, so why not. And thank you for watching guys, see ya in the next video. Bye bye.